Hello guys, welcome back to SaaS Ltd deals. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to our channel to get the best lifetime deals on SaaS software. I'm back with another review and today I'm going to review liftOS. So liftOS is an all-in-one project management platform. You can organize all of your projects in this tool. You can create to-dos and on those to-dos you can add various tasks. You can add notes. You can even add various files. There is also a very good chat option with your team members. And then there are also a lot of important tools on liftOS. So almost everything that you need for a project management tool, you will get all of them in liftOS. And this tool is currently available on Appsumo as a lifetime deal. The regular price is over $500, but at Appsumo you are getting this tool at only $59. And as you can see already there are 9 reviews. All of them are 5-star reviews. So now let's have a look at all the plans and features. So there is no file upload limit. You have unlimited integrations. You can create unlimited spaces and sections, and you can also sync various apps. And these are some of the tiers that you can buy from Appsumo. The tier 1 costs $59. That lets you add 3 users, and the storage is 75 GB. There is also tier 2, tier 3, and the highest tier is this tier 4 that lets you add unlimited users, and you also get a massive storage of 1 TB. So if you want to buy liftOS on a lifetime deal from Appsumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. Also, if you're new to Appsumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. Watch the full video till the end to know how. Now before I go to the dashboard, let me first show you the roadmap of this tool. Okay, so here is the roadmap. So you can see there are a lot of features that are currently in review. And then we have some planned features, some of the in-progress features, and you can also see all the completed or already deployed features. Now let's go to the dashboard of liftOS. So after you log in for the first time, you have to answer some of the onboarding questions. First of all, you have to choose a workspace name. So I'm just going to keep it as LD and then click on continue. Now, for example, I want to use it for work and I have to choose my role, click on continue. And then I'm just going to select content management, click on continue. Okay, I'm just going to select Appsumo, click on continue. So based on my answers from the onboarding questions, the AI of liftOS is suggesting some sections or spaces, as you can see. So I'm just going to click on this. And as you can see, these are some of the sections that are suggested using the answers that I given on the onboarding questions. So content and social media and marketing. So I'm just going to select the suggestion. And once you create a section, so I have accepted this section from the AI. Now I have also got some space suggestions. So on the content and social media, I have these 2 spaces. So for example, I want to accept this one. So as you can see, now we are in this content management space. And if I go back, so this is my workspace. As you can see, here is the workspace name. I can change some workspace settings, add members, see my plans. And on the section and spaces, I will get all the section first of all. So for example, this is one section and these 2 are subsections or spaces. And on this workspace, here's the home page where I can see all the to-dos, my favorite spaces, and also the private notepad. And I can just create a new space just by clicking on here. I can do the same for the to-dos and I can also create some notes on here. But once again, if I go back to this left section, the left sidebar, there's also another option that is called inbox. So on this inbox, you're going to get all the notifications. And then there is also a template library. So on this template library, I think you can get some pre-made spaces. So as you can see, market research, sprint planning, testing Q&A. So there are a lot of pre-given spaces. You can use any of these templates in order to get a ready-made space. So you can also see there are some folders and there are even some apps. So 4 folders, 10 apps on this event planning. So this is how the templates are going to work. They are pre-made spaces that you can use. You do not have to create anything manually. So for example, if you want to create a space for student club, so just use this template. You do not have to do anything manually because all of the things that you need for this particular section, for this use case, you're going to get that on this template. And you can also browse the template by the categories. So if you need a template from sales, just click on this. And these are 2 templates. We have templates for design as well as student. So this is exactly how the templates are going to work. And there are a lot of templates. And if I go to the bottom of the page, I can also select the dark theme that is already selected on the background. I can also click on automatic, that is going to match my system settings. And obviously I can add team members. Now the best part or the most important features of liftOS, you're going to find them on a particular space after you open a section. So for example, I already have a section. This is one section and here I have two spaces. So let's open this content management and let me show you all the important features. So here are the most important things that you can do. You can add various files. So here's where you can upload your files, organize your files. You can upload any document. You can preview it. You can also download it. So let's upload one. I'm just going to upload one from here. Okay, so as you can see, I have uploaded this particular file. Now I can download it, rename it or delete it. I can also add more files from here. And if I click on these three dots, I can make this particular section, this doc application, my favorite. And obviously I can also rename this from here, I think. Yes. So for example, this is going to be the name. So this is how the file uploading section is going to work on a particular space. And if I want to add a new app, so now let's take a look at this note. So here I can take new notes, quick notes, and this is very similar to document. And if I have to name this particular note, so as you can see, this is one page. So this is your note category or more like the app. So for example, I'm going to name it note SLD. So this is the note app name. And for this particular note, I have to provide the name on here. So for example, this note is about numbers. I want to add some numbers. So now I can add whatever I want. And if I press the slash button on my keyboard, there are various extensions that I can use. So I can ask the Lift AI to write something. Let's try this. So for example, I want a note about this particular topic, drinking coffee, benefits of drinking coffee. So I'm just going to send it to the AI. Let's see what we get. So as you can see, we have got the benefits. And other than just asking the AI, there are a lot of more options. Let me show you those. I can add heading, I can add file, image, video, I can add various lists, table, horizontal rule, code block. So there are a lot of options on this particular extensions section. And obviously, as I said, this is the note page 1. I can add more pages. So here's another. For example, this is going to be names. And then for example, I can add some names on here. So this is how you can organize your notes. This note SLD, this particular one is the app. And on here, you can add multiple pages or multiple notes. And if I click on these three dots, I can also make this app my favorite, rename this, export as PDF or delete this particular app. So now if I want to add another app, for example, now I want to try this to do. So let's open this. So here's my to-do, and if you have noticed something, I have a split view, so I can see both these to-dos as well as this file app, and I can pin it or I can also unpin. Okay, I think I can minimize it from here. So as you can see, now it has gone. Now I can only see the to-dos. So it is pinned and you can see the pin icon on here, or more like it is when you are on a particular tab. For example, currently I am on to-do. So it is going to show you exactly where you are currently. So currently I am on to-do. That's why this particular icon is showing. So now I can add various to-dos, in progress, done. I can also rename this. I can change the color from here. So as you can see, this is how it is going to work. I can also add a new label just like this, done, in progress. So I can add a new label. I'm going to choose this color and then click on create. So as you can see, I have got a new label and I can see the list view as well as the Kanban view. And if I click on this all to-dos, I can see the uncompleted ones, completed ones. I can filter by users, I think. And if I click on these three dots, I can favorite it, rename or delete. So let's add a to-do on here. For example, I want to add one on here. So it is going to be make a video. Now there are a lot of options that I can add to this particular task or to do. So I can assign it to someone on my team. I can choose the due date from here. I can also add a description. And for description, there are a lot of options. You can once again use any of those extensions. So you can use the AI, the fonts, the attachments, list, others. You can also add various subtasks for this particular make a video task. You can add various relevant files to this particular task. And you can also add comments on here. So as you can see, this is how you can add comments, and you can also enable the activity logs from here. And now let's try some other apps. So I'm just going to minimize this one, minimize this too. So now I can try some other apps. So I have tried all these popular 3 apps. Now I can also connect my Google Workspace, and then I can create docs or Google Sheet file. I can embed. So these are all the applications that are available for embedding. But if you want to embed using a web link, you can also do that from here. Just paste your link on here. But other than that, there are some really popular embedding applications available. And for example, I want to connect my Google Workspace. Okay, so I have connected the Google Workspace, and let me show you how that works. So I'm going to minimize all these apps. And now if I click on this Google Workspace, now just see how many things that I can do after connecting my Google Workspace. So I can browse my Drive, Google Drive, in order to browse any file, open any file. I can add a new Google Sheet, doc or slides. So let me add a Google Doc. And just see how amazing it is. So directly from here, I have embedded the Google Workspace or the doc, Google Doc. So now I can just create a doc file directly on here, directly on liftOS. So I can provide the title, and then I can add whatever I want on here. And I can also provide an app name on top. So this is amazing. Once you connect your Workspace account, you can literally do anything that you can do on Google Drive, but you can directly do that on liftOS. You do not have to separately use Google Drive. So these are basically all the options that you get on the applications. You can use all these popular applications to do notes, files, and then you can connect Workspace in order to add doc, in order to browse your Drive files, in order to create sheet, or you can also embed other apps just like Google Workspace. So Miro, Slides, Figma, Airtable, there are a lot of popular options. And in order to organize your files better, you can also create folder. So here's one folder. Now, for example, I want to rename it. So after renaming, now I can drag and drop any files or any apps to this particular folder. For example, I want to add this file up to here. All I have to do is just drag and drop it to H. So as you can see, now it is here. So this is how you can super easily organize your files. And once you are in a section, but you want to access your workspace, you can also do that from on top left side. So click on this. And as you can see on the left side, I have got all the workspace settings. And there is also a very important feature, that is this chat. So if you click on this, now the live chat has opened. On this particular space, you can chat with anyone. If you click on new chat, you can start a new DM. And I think you have to add your receiver, the message receiver on here. So if you click on a particular space, I think this is the public chat. But if you want to chat privately, you have to click on new chat, and then you have to start a new DM. And then probably you have to type the username, the person that you want to talk to. If you click on here, so from here you can add as many members as you want on this particular space or on this chat, and you can get all of your notifications on here. So this is disabling or enabling your notifications. And then there are also some other options. You can share your content management, this particular space. And if you click on this change cover, you can change the cover. So for example, I want to choose this one. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this is the background that is considered as cover. And if I click on these 3 dots, I can create another space just like this one, or I can also delete this space. And on top, I also have a search workspace feature. So on here, you can search anything that you have on your account. Just type that query on here and press enter. So overall, I think liftOS is an excellent project management platform. It has literally all the features that you need for a project management tool. I really like the design, the overall aesthetic of this tool. And obviously you can create projects, you can create spaces, sections. And once you create a particular space, you can add to-dos, you can add files, notes, or you can also embed other apps, connect with other apps such as Google Workspace, Miro, or other popular options. So if you want to buy liftOS on a lifetime deal from Appsumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. With this tool, you are going to get all these tiers that you can buy. There is also license tier 3.
So if you are new to Appsumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. For that, go to the link in the description. And once you enter the link, you are going to get a pop-up like this. And on this box, you have to provide your email. Then click on unlock my 10%. And then you will get a link in your email. Go to that link, and this way you can get 10%. You have to use it from Appsumo Credits Gift. And this 10% discount is only for new customers. You can also join our SaaS discussion group on Facebook to get latest updates on SaaS software, exciting discounts, and attractive giveaways just like this.